Hello everyone and welcome back to Koala Kraft Feed the Bell. What? Who went and chopped down all my trees? This is a crime against nature. Well, actually what happened is that I did some tree breeding off camera and I got the Kapok, the Myrtle ebony, the balsa, and the desert acacia. And I can show you them here pretty quickly, actually. We'll just grab some of these. And, well, actually, we don't want to use our reserves. Just grab some from over here. Nope. Yep, here we go. Alright. There's a Kapok. There's some Myrtle ebony. And there's some desert acacia. And there's some balsa. Alright, and we're also going to need some bone meal to meal up the bones. So the reason all these trees are gone is because the next tree I want to try to get is the yellow Meranti. However, to get a yellow Meranti, I have to breed with a Myrtle ebony, and there is no way this thing has enough room for a Myrtle ebony. Like, if I carved out the whole center areas, I could probably put like 2 Myrtle ebonies in here or something. Because this tree, well, first I'll show you the Kapok. There you go, there's the Kapok, a glorious, glorious tree. The Myrtle ebony is a massive tree, and it's going to require a much larger area to breed it correctly. Just get all those back. It is a 9x9 sapling, to be precise, so if we just throw down 9 of these guys, and I missed. And we'll just go ahead and try, and there we go. So that is a very large tree, the Myrtle ebony is. But we'll go ahead and try to breed it in our current pen, although I don't think it's going to work terribly well. But we need to breed that with a Kapok here. Oh wait, this is a desert acacia. With a Kapok, where's the... Did I not grab any Kapok? I don't know. Anyway. So yes. It's going to... What? Oh wait, is the desert acacia 2x2? Oh wait, this is a balsa. Balsa's not 2x2. Balsa's just 1. Isn't it? Hello, balsa? Yes, balsa, you're a 1x1 tree. There we go. What? Oh, that's because it fused with the... Okay, that's why. So yeah, that's the balsa wood. It has a nice milky white wood. And that Myrtle ebony will go down pretty fast. So what I want to try to do is set this center up for creating ourselves some yellow Meranti. And then we're pretty much done with tree breeding. So I want to set these trees up really quickly. In other news, I have finished creating all the alveary, I always say it wrong. I finished creating the blocks that we need for it. So if I just come in here, you can see I have all 27 alveary blocks. And we actually want to create a couple of things here. We're going to need 7 frame housings to hold the 7 different frames we're going to need. We're going to need a rain shield, and we're going to need a alveary, what is it? Alveary light. It's here somewhere. I know it is. Maybe not. I know. There it is. Alveary lighting. So we're going to need one of those as well. So the rain shield makes sure the bees will keep working in the rain, and the light means that the bees will keep working at night, and we just have seed oil for days. I'm almost considering like chopping down one of the walnut trees on our walnut farm or chestnut farm, I mean, because it's just producing walnuts at a ridiculous rate. Either that or I might try replacing them with cherry trees, which don't produce as much seed oil, because right now we're producing way more seed oil than we're ever going to use. So anyway, the fact that that's done means that I need to start building a place to put my alvearies in. And what I was thinking would be really cool was an alveary barn, or what I would like to call the bee barn. So I'd like to build a bee barn to put all of the alvearies in, just because, well, I don't know, I think it'd be kind of cool just to have a big bee barn. And then outside I could have some sort of silo or something to store honey, or I don't know, something along those lines. And the problem with that, and the reason why I want the yellow Meranti so bad, is because those mahogany planks are kind of that nice red color that you normally see on barns. I mean, normally they're like a bright painted red, but I would like to use the mahogany logs and the balsa wood in combination to build the farm, because I think that would get the nice kind of red and white in a more natural way, and I think it would look good. So there's plenty of logs we can use for this as well. Let's see here. That is not what I wanted. Let's see here. So yeah, and we can use balsa logs as white accents. I think it's going to look amazing when it's done. The only problem is that it hinges on us getting one of these mahogany trees made here. So essentially what I'm going to do is keep on working to try to get myself a mahogany tree, and we'll see what happens. Alright, this is the moment we get the yellow Meranti. It's beautiful. I like how it comes pre-vined. That's actually pretty neat. Okay, so we're going to want to just kind of dig up the side here to get to a point where we can chop off a few of its leaves, because we are going to definitely need some of the... What is that? Oh, right, I went to Axe of the Stream mode, which we would want to avoid to ensure we can collect the logs we need. Alright, so we'll jump... Oh, no. Fudge and cakes. Okay. Alright, let's jump up here. I would like to get up your please. That would be an excellent situation for me to be in, is one where I could climb. No, I would appreciate it if you stopped breaking my kneecap. No, is this just not possible? Can I not jump up you? No, I did it. Alright, let's pull out that rafter schmafter and start getting a few of these. Now we just need enough to be able to plant another. Come on. There we go. Alright, that's perfectly fine, and now we can just use our Axe of the Stream to chop down the rest of this tree and be rewarded with our mahogany goodness. Now luckily this mahogany is the perfect red tone we are looking for when it comes to building a barn. Not too obnoxiously red as to appear like a modern barn, but red enough to give us those subtle wood tones and the nice... Nope. There we go. Thank you, Axe of the Stream, for being so kind. Alright, let's take a look here. So we got quite a large haul of mahogany from that, and actually earlier I got kind of a aerial view of this, and good lord, there are so many. Like, this is the range in which our bees have been pollinating. It's kind of redonkulous. Look at all the pretty flowers. Oh my goodness. It's all pink and orange and red and yellow. They're all the glorious flowers of the world. We've got our pinks and blues and whites and yellows. CYMK must mean nothing to you. Hey, I should go collect some more of these saplings while they're falling. In other Arboretum-based news, as you can see over there, I've replaced some of my sweet chestnut saplings with hill cherries, actually, and I'm hoping these hill cherries will take us forward to victory and beyond. And simply because there were just way too many chestnuts being produced. Now, if I was building a massive power system which required over 9,000 Minecraft joules a second, that'd be perfectly fine. Like, I could use all of that seed oil. However, since I do not need over 9,000 megajoules a tick, I think I'm going to stick with this much simplified power system. And unfortunately, I tried to go all cherry trees, and all cherry trees was on the equilibrium side of not enough. And I know equilibrium is theoretically a unobtainable point, but we are in Minecraft, and everything is obtainable to any crafter who so wishes to set his skills forth to obtain such things. So hopefully, and it's not too bad that we ran out of seed oil. I'm not sure if you guys noticed earlier, but I filled like a crud ton of void capsules with seed oil. Like, that is how much seed oil we were producing past what we needed. So I have a ton of seed oil and seed oil capsules just sitting in chests that I can use as backup as needed. Let's take a look at this guy. This guy's full. This guy's full. Okay, so all the seed oil is filling up, which probably means... Oh, right, no. Right now it's just running off of all the spare chestnuts I've been collecting. 25 stacks of chestnuts. Now, that is a lot of nuts, if you ask me. I mean, I don't even know what you would do with that many nuts. Except maybe start a planter's peanuts plant and then get a mascot that was a sweet chestnut wearing a monocle and then become rich because everyone loves your peanuts just simply because you have such a posh mascot. But who knows? I personally do not, nor do I claim to be the Noah of all things. There needs to be a Thaumcraft tool that just instantly destroys all leaves. Hey, look at that! I have Koala lilies. Koala lily. Well, you know, we'll just put this here to kind of offset the overtones of yellow. And eat a potato that we happen to have baked. Wonderful home-cooked goods. And we should probably sleep. I actually have no idea what I'm going to do with this pen, whether or not I'm going to continue breeding trees in here, or whether I'm going to move the bee treating process over to the barn. Speaking of which, we need to work on getting a spot prepared for the barn, and I actually have no idea where I'm going to put it yet. I've had some ideas, but I was thinking somewhere thither, which is the opposite of hither. Hither is here and thither is there. So we will go thither, my dear Hamlet, and I was thinking perhaps like straddling this ravine would be... Oh, this isn't a ravine. Dang it. Well, no. Perhaps straddling this marble quarry would be a perfect place to put it. Not only would the build have an element of beauty, it would have an element of danger. And you know, everyone loves dangers these days. Have you watched America's Got Talent? The number of dangerous acts on that show is just volatile. Like, if you took a pH reading, the pH thing would just say, no. Just no. Also, do you guys think I should destroy this village over here? Because it's kind of in the way, just a little bit. So I'm thinking I may try and get rid of it. And if I do get rid of it, it would provide me extra space in which I could start building. Either that, or we could try to symbiotically. I think symbiosis is the process of living together. And symbiotically would refer to being able to do symbiosis. So maybe we'll try to live symbiotically with our villager neighbors. However, that being said, I'm considering either putting the barn here, right about here, but then that's really close to the village, and I am not sure if I would have to get a village building permit. And village building permits can be quite a pain, especially for koalas, because they'll be like, a filthy animal building a building in our village. We will not stand for this. We will not stand for this. We must defend our flag. 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 And then it would be a terrible, terrible outbreak. However, I was also considering ripping this rim from limb and building the barn right here. Alternatively, instead of ripping that from limb, we could build the bee barn right here, actually, I think we have a winner. This right here looks like the perfect place to build the bee barn once I remove this piece of dirt. It's a nice flat area, so we could build a nice wide barn. And it's going to be tricky because we have to create a roof that has no closing so that it can actually see out into the light, which means we also have to try to make a roof that mobs can't jump over. Here's a hint, fences will probably be involved. And actually, speaking of fences, I love the fact that I can make fences out of, well, okay, maybe it's just fence. I love the fact I can make fences out of all of the fancy woods we've discovered. It's freaking brilliant. So we are going to have to, what is this? MFF. Alright, I always forget the MFS mod. The MFFS mod is in this mod pack because no one ever uses it because it's kind of a pain in the patootie. What? Oh, I dropped my shovel. No, Shuvela. Thank you for returning to me, Shuvela. Actually, I want to try something. Options, language, Dutch. Aw, man. I was hoping it was going to change the whole of growth to something ridiculous like Duschkenfreiger, or I don't know. Optine. Okay, I'm going to. I think that Mürstisch Freiske Stilugen is the one. Oh, no, that wasn't wrong. Strucker? Nope, that's controls. What about Dater Boiske Steifrein? No. Okay, well, Furtig appears to be our friend. Clearly, Grafreike Stilugen is no. Sparche? Okay. Well, apparently the easiest answer ended up being the correct answer. So we just need to change it to our native language, which is pirate. And there we go. We now have everything that we need to... why is the font messed up now? Okay, well, now I also... This is equally as hard as Dutch to read. I'm going to assume it's methods. And let's change our spectacles. I did not want... Nope, everything's plundered here. Lingo? Yeah, where... English? Spaken in English. Alright. Espanol? English. Perfect. Okay, done. Well, that was a crazy adventure I don't plan on going on again anytime soon. Well, thank you all for watching, and I will leave us staring over the beauteous future site of the bee barn. So, if you want to see this bee barn, tune in next episodica for the building of the said bee farm. So, until... What was that? No, not here. Okay, well, until next time... Toddles.